Aries. I'm Jessica from Willowvine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'll be doing your threes a crowd reading, your love reading. This is for people who know that there is a third party involved. Well, you might not know. It's just the external energy. So it's basically about you, who you're connecting with, or your partner, and then external energies or influences. So it could be a lover of yours, a lover of your partner's, whoever you're connecting with, a friend, family member, coworker, whatever. They could be helping or hindering the connection, and we're going to find out why they're there. Excuse me. So, before I really get into the energies, I would like to say that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Aries. That is impossible. In order for me to pick up on your actual story, or your personal story, I should say, you will need a personal reading. I do offer them. My information is in the box below. So, I don't like to go into too much of that. Also, before I get into this too much, I do have something that I need to say. I'm doing it with all signs. I mainly picked up on this for Pisces and Leo, but I'm going to do it with every reading that I do from, Leo's reading on. So yesterday, I should say, on, because that's when the energy picked up. So I don't only just read tarot cards and, energies for other people's situations. I'm also a medium. I talk to spirit. And normally when I talk to spirits, because I've channeled them, excuse me, or I'm holding an object, or I'm doing it for, I'm actually focused on it. Every now and again, spirit will come to me without me doing that, and usually when they do, it's because they have something they really need to say, whether it's to me or for somebody else. Yeah, so anyways, the other night I saw this little boy, and he hasn't gone away since. So I actually tapped into his energy and found out what was going on, and now I'm going to relay his message to you guys, because he wants to tell an older female a message. I believe it's for his mother, but it could be a sister, an aunt, or some other relative, whoever raised him. So I'm going to go with the mom. That's not always the case, but that's just what I'm going with. And I'm going to tell you right now, this little boy, I feel like he is going to stay with me until his mother is reached. So hopefully I can reach her. If not, I'm going to have to, you know, take care of it in another way. But, I mean, he's not a problem, but he is a little mischievous. He was in life, and he still is in death. I was home alone today, and something knocked over by my TV when I was in the living room, and then I was hearing running up and down the stairs. And just a moment ago, before I started this video, I thought one of my kids was outside of my bedroom door. I heard the floor creaking, like someone standing there waiting, because they thought I might have been doing a video or something. And there was no one there when I opened the door. I even yelled, and nobody knew what I was talking about. So, yeah, he likes to mess with me. He's a cute kid, though. He's lucky he's cute, just gonna say. Keeps me on my toes. But anyways, he is between the ages of 10 and 13. He has dirty blonde hair with natural, really light blonde highlights in them. And his hair was cut into like a bowl cut, like 90s style. So I don't know if he passed away recently or if it's been, a little bit of time has passed. I did get the number 12, so he's either 12 years old or he passed away 12 years ago. He is young, I will say that. He's not heavy set. He's on the thinner side. He's also Caucasian. I don't know if he's from the United States. I don't know where he's from. He could be from another country. I didn't get another language, so he definitely speaks English. That's his primary language. And I got the fact, like, how he died. I heard it was an accident on purpose, which doesn't make much sense. And at first I thought it was suicide, because he does have some sort of, or he did when he was alive, internal issues like depression. He was a sad child. Like, I don't know if he was bullied, grew up in a rough household. I have no idea what his situation was. I just know that he struggled with his emotions. But he did not commit suicide. That's not what happened. He did show me the time of day. It was dusk, you know, right when the street lights start coming on, so it wasn't too dark. It had been raining earlier that day, and so the ground was wet. I saw green grass with water on it. He showed me 2 bikes, and an old one and a new one, and I got the colors red, black, and lime green. I get the sense that he wanted a new bike. I don't know why his parents or his mother didn't get him one. Parents don't get things for their children for a million reasons. And if he was mischievous, you know, he might have gotten into a lot of trouble and didn't deserve one, or, you know, his family couldn't afford it, whatever. Either way, he wanted this new bike and he was going to do whatever he could to get it. So he stole it off of somebody's property. And I saw him running, and I don't know if he got tripped up or if he just wasn't paying attention, but he ran into the road with the bike and a car hit him like this, kind of like not head on, but kind of by the side. He would only show me one side of his body, so I'm assuming that the other side was where he got hit and didn't want to show me that. I saw him go into the bushes with the bike, kind of fly into it. My head hurt really bad. I couldn't breathe. I was having difficulty breathing. So I don't know if my kid's outside the door again or if that's him. Anyways, I just like kind of put a pit in my stomach. Um, anyways, there was head trauma, at least. I know that much. He did go to the hospital, but that's where he died. They did all that they could and they couldn't save the kid, and that is really awful, but that's what happened. So the on purpose by accident thing, I get basically if he didn't steal the bike, if he didn't do that, it never would have happened. But the actual accident that caused his death was an accident. Nobody was out, like, you know, to hurt him. You know what I mean? So then I kept hearing recovery, 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 and this is the message he has for this older woman or his mother. I don't know if she is doing drugs or if she's drinking, which, you know, rightfully so if she is. You know, people handle things in all different ways, but regardless, even if she's not, it's just recovering from this tragic event. Losing your child is one of the worst things that could ever happen to somebody. He just wants her to know it's okay to move on, it's okay to let go, and to look for a sign. I feel like he has already shown her a sign, and she gets this sense, like this feeling that it's him, but then brushes it off. Just know that that is him. He is with you. He wants you to be okay and live your life. You will see him again. He is with you. Yeah, so that's pretty much what that is. I just know I have to get that out, and I should have told people they could fast forward through this part, but you guys know it's pre-recorded. If you don't want to hear it, you don't have to. But yeah, my condolences for whoever that's for, and if you have lost anybody recently, my condolences as well. It's never easy. So sorry, I'm flipping through my little notebook, my handy-dandy notebook. So anyways, the reading starts at 8:52. If anyone wants to timestamp that, go right ahead. Thank you very much. And, you know, if that story is for you, or that, you know, what I just said, please email me. We can talk further about it. Yeah, so I'm just going to continue to tell it with every sign until I reach somebody. Hopefully I do. That's what he wants me to do, so I'm pretty sure that person's going to find it eventually. All right. Before I get into the overall energy, I did pull a Halloween Oracle card for you guys, for advice overall, you know. I did do this for a couple other signs, but not everyone. I just wanted to get a better feel of what's going on with you guys. And I got the werewolf, which is exploring wildness. So some of you could be, you know, acting I wanted to say reckless. Some of you could be reckless, but some of you could just be, letting loose. And, maybe you are very rigid, and I don't want to say uptight, but, you do things by the book. Like, I know Aries are very driven. They accomplish a lot and usually are very successful in life. You're a natural born leader, but I feel like this is saying, like, kind of let loose. It's not all about structure. So I'm just going to read a little blurb from it. It's not going to be the whole thing. And we'll go from there. The werewolf is a kind shapeshifter, but one has traditionally had little control over his wildness. In a way, an inner battle between civilization and wild animal nature fights inside the one body. The vitality, strength, and freedom of the animal versus the reason, control, and intellect of the man. Which one, though, is it the dominant which one, though, is the dominant force? What is the healthy balance between our animal nature, one that is wild, free, and connected to nature, and our radically civilized humanness, separate from or dominant over nature? So it's finding that balance between being who you really are, expressing yourself in any way, shape, or form, creativity, whatever, and, um, maintaining that structure and what is expected of us as humans, as people, as whatever. The werewolf asks us to consider this balance and to delve into our own ideas of wildness, independence, and custodianship of the planet. When is the last time you spent all day outside? When is the last time you threw your head back and howled at the moon? Do you quash the vitality and curiosity of your body and mind by sitting all day in front of a computer? The werewolf challenges you to weave a balance between nature and your own, between nature and your own nature. So basically, you need to find that happy balance with, like, work-life balance. What do you enjoy? What do you want to do for fun? What gets you going? You know what I mean? It can't all be business. You got to have pleasure and business, or business and pleasure. You know what I mean? So don't be too rigid. And I kind of get this with the dreamer, which is like the fool. No risk, no reward, taking a leap of faith. It says leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. So it's like, I feel like some of you guys are big dreamers. You don't show people this side of you very often, or you haven't yet, but I feel like you want to. And then we have good news with the Page of Earth about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study, so something new, which goes along with the Fool or the Dreamer. And then Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. Consider a more playful approach. The Two of Earth is finding that balance, having too much going on. So I feel like you guys are trying to balance your work life and your personal life and, do what you want, do what feels right, but at the same time, keep it all together so that, your werewolf doesn't come out and kill people, I guess you could put it that way. So with this Three's a Crowd spread, I'm going to read it as if this is you, Aries. This is who you're partnered with or connecting to, and this is the external person. Whether they're helping or hindering, and then we'll find out why they're there and what's bringing them in. But right now we have the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and I did pre-shuffle these. This is heavy burdens. This is not knowing what to do. I feel like your personal life is conflicting with your professional life, and you're kind of at a standstill. Like, how do I balance this out? So let's see, what is an Aries thoughts? What is Aries thinking about this connection? And this external energy might even be your job. We'll find out. It's not always a person. And I've never said that with anybody, with any other sign since I've done these readings. So it very well could be a situation that is coming between you and your partnership. So what is an Aries thoughts? Aries, there we go. Well, the Empress, and she flew out reverse. So I don't flip my cards, they're all upright. But when they fly out that way, I do read reversals. So this is not having a new beginning. In your mind, you're thinking that things won't change. And I don't normally look at her this way. Because the Empress, you know, in reverse, she can be kind of nasty. Like, if this is a person that you're thinking about, she can be pretty vindictive. I'm just going to put it that way. But I really feel like there's a situation that you're thinking about and it's not changing. You're on defense, like you're defending your own belief system, like what you want, your opinions. Like these are other people's opinions and this is yours, and you're like, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. So let's see, what is this other person that Aries is connecting to? What's on their mind? Okay. Well, this could also be, like when I said not changing, not having a new beginning, thinking about, yeah, things not changing. It's the same thing I said. Never mind. I thought I had a new idea, but I didn't. Then we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in your person's mind, whoever you're connecting to or partnered with. And they want a new beginning. This could be a financial new beginning, but it's secure no matter what it is. But they're stressed the fuck out about it. They might be stressed out about money. Maybe you don't see anything going anywhere with this person and they know it, and you are their stability. Whatever it is, they are stressed out about some kind of tangible beginning, and you don't even see a beginning here. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is things going in your favor, but they might not go in your favor, and the wheel moves slow. You know, you got decisions here. This external person, what's on their mind? This external person or situation. Oh my gosh, you're stressing everybody out. We have the Nine of Swords. This is feeling, they can't sleep at night. This is nightmares. This is not good. This is like something just repeating over and over in their head, so they're stressed out too. It might be something that you said. Did you go all beast mode on somebody? You very well could have. Alright, so how is Aries feeling about this connection? Ugh. That's too many. Oh, that was quick. I don't know how to pause this thing.
I always thought it was a space bar.
Alright, hold on, Aries. I'll be right back.